let's get started. So China versus French. This is the new observer mode. Although I'm very curious to see how this is working. It's beautiful. This is interesting. Placement, but that's okay. Very, very fun. I haven't used it yet, so I'm like really excited to cast this game. Let's reveal the full map. Interesting. Okay, so I like this. China versus French. This will be fun to see, especially with the new update. Let's get ready to rumble. Do you guys want the music? Let's get ready to rumble! Alright, on the northeast side, we've got Szalami, and on the southwest-ish side, we've got Kaup playing as China. Things are about to get wild here. Alright, enough craziness. This is, you know, I haven't, like I've said, I haven't seen any new update games truly, so I feel honored to host this show match. We've got a couple scouting going on. Nothing too crazy now that we're a few minutes behind. So let me see if I can get us to live a little bit as we're kind of waiting for the action to get started. We have School of Kaup coming down for Szalami and Imperial Academy first for Kaup. Okay. Looks like it's just a little bit of scout fighting, nothing too insane. Szalami does have a relatively safe gold, relatively safe in general. Both of them have like a safer gold, although both of them have like a large front gold too. This map is so fun, actually. A little bit of night harassment as expected from Szalami. No tower placement coming down for Kaup, but that's okay. It's in the range of his TC, so he can easily chase that away. I'm not expecting too much. We got a spearman on the way out, so a barracks is down for Kaup, and it looks like we're about caught up anyway, so I'm gonna put this away. And if you guys see, like on the top, I love this. There's a sheep count too. I just noticed sheep count, so that is really cool. My favorite. You can see Vil count, knight count, or military count. What type of unit is also really awesome. If any relics are taken over. How many houses. It's working beautifully. I didn't even notice the sheep count till just now. Scout about to go down at the hands of two spearmen. And we see Kaup making a march out onto the middle of the field. Probably gonna, placing a barbican down. So a barbican safety play. Securing that sacred site. Thank you so much, Lash. Now this is the pit kind of, I guess, pushes you. It kind of reminds me of like a mini French pass in a way, but a wider map. So there's a lot more area to get around. More night harassment also getting probably, it looks like one Vil down with his knight. Both players are relatively even in terms of villager count. Maybe Szalami has the upper hand with 4 more Vils. Otherwise, their eco seems to be relatively stable between both players. This barbican will be really annoying, I guess, to take care of. So Szalami's not going to have easy access to this large pot of gold. Both players do have gold in the bottom and top corners, so they'll be able to access those. But otherwise, that's a pretty far walk for some villagers, not going to lie. More spears running out. I wonder where they're headed. It looks like they're making, he's got a scout kind of scouting on the side. Szalami, on the other hand, only has one knight out there harassing. It looks like he's got quite a few villagers on gold and quite a few vills on stone. I don't know where his... Oh, he did place his second TC, but where's his... This was his wood line. So his wood line is completely quiet right now, which probably means he's going to age up at this point. But more spearmen running around out on the map. Knight making his way. The singular knight making his way down. I think he's got another knight too roaming around the forest. So hopefully he doesn't run in. I don't know if run into these spears. Is he going to run into them? Yeah. No, he's just like, just kidding. Just gonna run by them. That's the beauty of these knights, right? You have these spearmen just aimlessly running around trying to run as fast as they can, and this knight is just like, no, not gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna stay trying to attack him or if Kaup is gonna let them kind of rest. Otherwise, we see more scouts getting in a battle, knight coming in to help. Getting a few pokes on there. Hopefully they don't run into the spears. Just barely dodging that. Barely dodging that. All right, Szalami's definitely taking the lead on villager projection right now. He's got a 10 vill lead. He's ready to get up to castle age as well. One of the knights going down at the hand of the spears. That's probably just getting a little too close to comfort. So unfortunately, Szalami's only got one military unit right now. Kaup has 8, but at the rate of the speed of these spearmen, it's not going to matter too much. So we have a Royal Institute getting placed by Szalami, and I think this is what got the... I think it got a buff, right? If I'm not mistaken, or it changed just a little bit. So this will be fun to see, this build order. He definitely has the eco behind it in terms of being able to get those upgrades out. He's only has one knight though, so he has time to wait for that. It looks like a monastery is also getting placed by Kaup on the other side of the map. We also have an astronomical clock tower. Both parties are up to the castle age. Now, I'm worried, you know, I still want people to be able to play as China, since I know a lot of people were like, well, they're going to get nerfed, all these things. Yeah, higher discount. That's right. There is a higher discount. I think there are better odds, like you guys are saying, especially with the China nerf, as I was mentioning before. But I still think if it's played correctly, you can probably win with any civ. So China feels pretty strong. You think so? We've got some relics probably about to be picked up by China. We have a tower here, which is good placement, kind of hidden in the forest, giving him a good visual. We also have a defensive placement for Szalami getting set down. He'll probably be able to place more of his whatever military production buildings around it in a second. Be able to get that bonus as well. We can see his first royal bloodlines coming out. You see the change in prices is 140. He doesn't have chivalry yet, so I'll expect that to come through in a bit. He has quite a few villagers on gold, still producing consistently. His villager lead is now at 63 to 47. I don't know if his second TC, I haven't been paying too much attention, has gone down for Kaup, but I feel like now that he's walling up, he's definitely trying to do the China imperial growth tactic. China Imp feels great with the healing, and you can get their cleaner granary discount. It's true. That's what I think he's really protecting. He's probably has about 2/3 of the map. This is just a palisade wall, so Salami's going to be able to bust through that pretty quick once he has enough night protection. We have 2 more stables going down, so all I want to see is Royal Knights at this point. That's all I want to see. How is Chivalry 140 gold? So if we look here, it's 200. I think this is smart because it's 200 here, but cheaper here because it's the Royal Institute discount. Which is why Szalami he waited till he had the Royal Institute before going up. Knight working here on the palisade wall. Like I said before, palisade walls are just literally bound up toothpicks that get busted down relatively quickly. Spearmen making their way over there, trying to defend. The only thing is that Kaup did not make a wall or a door yet, so he's got to wait for a villager to get over here, and I think by the time that happens, that Knight will bust through. He's not going to be able to do anything because of the military at that point, but otherwise, oh, he's got 3 more. Ooh, Spring Golden placement also on the outpost. Good decision, good decision. This is the advanced observer UI, so it's in advanced game mode. It's the observer UI. You should be able to see it in the choice when you decide to play a game. Yes, tuning pack. All right, Salami's now has 8 knights out on the map against 8 spears. There's also men-at-arms, a few Chukanu coming out, or Zuganu. I don't know how to say it perfectly. I need to get that right. And a nest of bees also out. So Kaup has quite a bit of military out on the map. I will say there is almost a 30 lead in the hands of Szalami at this point, or let's see, 24. So close to 30 lead coming up for Szalami. With these knights, like I said, he's busting through. There's several outposts here. No emplacements for this outpost, not coming through yet. Looks like Kaup is bringing in quite a bit of stone, so he'll probably be able to drop some keeps not too far later. Stone walls also coming in at this point, so Salami's really got to push through, otherwise he's going to have to wait till he can get some bombards or siege in there. Here's the battle that we've waited to see. If we go on cinematic mode, we can wow, we can go pretty up high. These knights gonna make quick work of this combo. You know, palace guards not super strong against this. Nest of bees, also siege, gonna be easily oh gosh, quickly taken down. Not looking good for this outpost setup, while not looking the best. Wait, how do I get, where'd my cinematic, oh there it is, my cinematic mode button. Yeah, this is quickly going to be cleaned up. Sacred Site going to be deactivated. If these walls can be prevented, if Szalami continues to bring out units, which he is, I see some villagers on their way too. Also making an outpost, going to be able to steal, oh, not an outpost, making a mill, just totally stealing the spore. Just like, thanks for killing that, buddy. I'll be taking the bacon home today. That's a really strong play since now he's got both boars. Szalami's got quite a bit of food and is able to secure that. We do have some mini deer patches. I think there's one more deer carcass over there. He'll be able to take these 3 deers as well. There's just a steady stream of knights pouring through this palisade wall hole. I don't think Kaup is going to be able to get up the stone wall as he had hoped in the earlier in the game. He's trying to preemptively make this wall. It's a little bit too late. Really strong group of 30 Royal Knights coming into the base of Kaup. He's got, you know, he's trying to build up some spearmen. He has a few queued, but really with these upgrades, these are basically Imperial level at this point. So Szalami doesn't have to worry about getting up to Imperial to get the upgrades that he wants. He can just fight at this level very strong. You can't change the desire to steal the MMB board. True. Oh, very forward keep getting placed down Szalami. It's not looking good for Kaup. He has not a lot of strong defense. One nest of B there trying to take it out. Oh, yeah, definitely not working. He has 21 villagers up front, so I don't know if that's overkill or just super secure decision. Keep getting placed down. Looks like he's also placing a siege workshop really forward. Knight's just wreaking havoc, heading down to the second TC over here, about to take down a lot of villagers. These villagers are out, and we just get a tap out from Kaup at this point. It is the first game goes to Szalami.